On est de retour pour la suite de l'enquête.
Can you drive to this one?
Vous vous souvenez, le mari qui s'est fait tuer dans sa bagnole
Jesus,
couverte
I'm
de sang.
glad to be out of there.
Mr. and Mrs. Black don't seem to have the happiest home life.
He's too scared to divorce her, and she's too much of a shrinking violet to throw him out. If this hadn't happened, they could have stayed miserable together forever.
You think she could have killed him?
She sure as hell doesn't seem the type, but stranger things have happened.
Voilà.
Hey, I know you.
No, you don't. What's this?
Donc on est après le meurtre du mec ensanglanté dans sa bagnole. On a retrouvé moult sang dans sa voiture et on essaye de trouver ce qui s'est passé.
Where's that goddamn waitress?
Looking for someone?
A turkey salad.
You know Frank Morgan?
Sure. Frank's a regular. He's a loner in the back.
Tell the cook these were some good grits.
Frank Morgan? Cole Phelps, LAPD. I understand you're a friend of Adrian Black.
Yeah, I know
Are you aware that he's missing?
him. No, I hadn't heard that. Tough break.
We found Black's car abandoned in a freight depot, covered in blood. You know anything about that, Morgan?
Hell no. I'm sorry to hear that. I like Adrian. He's a good boss.
Please, don't tell me you actually believe this jerk-off, Phelps.
Well, if it's all the same to you, I'll go back to my drink.
You're lying, Morgan. You were there.
And you're talking out your ass, detective. How about you prove I was out at that rail yard?
You were there, Morgan. We found a receipt in the trunk of the car. It has your name on it. We can call the slaughter yard and nail you on it.
All right already. That fool Adrian's fallen for some dame in Seattle. He wanted me to make it look like he'd been attacked.
Where exactly is Black holed up?
No idea. I think he took off for Seattle.
Lies, lies, and more lies, Morgan. You know where he is.
What have you got that says I know where he is? Well, that's it for me, gentlemen. Over and out.
So Adrian isn't hurt? What's with all the blood?
I don't know. It was dark. He must have caught a nick on something. Yeah.
C'est pas coupé.
You're lying, Morgan. You killed Black and hid the body. Where is it?
Me? Hey, all I did was help the fool. You're gonna need a lot more than that to prove that I hurt him. I've had about enough of you two. How about you guys go find another table? Okay?
This doesn't add up, Morgan. Your excuses don't help. Let's see how you enjoy the LAPD taking an interest in your life.
You want my opinion? We tell Morgan. I say he's lying, and whatever hole he's got Adrian stashed in, he's got to go back there sometime. He sure left his drink in a hurry. I bet he wishes he'd rehearsed that story better now.
Now would be a bad time to forget how to drive, Cole.
Easy, Cole. Better back it off.
Les sons de pneus. Les sons de pneus quand on roule au ralenti, de craquement du pneu.
Why are you putting the siren on?
Ah merde. Oups. Désolé.
You want my opinion? You tell Morgan. I say he's lying, and whatever hole he's got Adrian stashed in, he's got to go back there sometime. He sure left his drink in a hurry. I bet he wishes he'd rehearsed that story better now.
Voilà, c'est le meilleur moyen que j'ai trouvé pour rester à bonne distance.
Too close, Phelps. You're way too close. You've got a pretty funny idea of what keeping a low profile means, Phelps.
Si t'es pas content, tu conduis, hein. Bon, sinon, vous, ça va?
Where are you taking us, Mr. Morgan?
Je ne sais pas. Mais ça va, je sens que ça va être intéressant.
Let's check the place out. Come on. Day one in the big time, and you're already tailing drunks home from bars. You having fun yet? I told you it was non-stop glamour work in traffic, didn't I? I'm just trying to learn. Oh, come on, Phelps. Save the creepy teacher's pet stuff for Leary. Won't work on me.
Deuxième étage. Sinon, je sais pas ce qu'ils ont avec le chiffre 2, Rockstar, mais... ça fait le deuxième.
All right. Let's pay our friend a visit. See if he's missed us yet.
Who the hell is that? Will you relax? Jesus, Adrian, I told you, we're in the clear. I'll get it.
Coucou.
Ah, shit.
It's over, Morgan. Mr. Black? LAPD, give yourself up now!
I knew it! Phelps, go after him. I'll try and head him off in the car. Remember, gun is the last resort.
There's no point running, Adrian.
Mr.
Mr. Black, get back here right now. It's over, Adrian.
There, Adrian.
Why not just come clean with her, Black? Why the melodrama?
I thought it would be easier.
No, it just got a whole lot harder. Adrian Black, you're under arrest for conspiracy and fraud. We'll see what the DA has to say about wasting police resources on a wild goose chase like this.
You're gonna lose your wife, lose your job, and probably end up in the big house. I hope she was worth it, Adrian.
J'espère aussi.
That turned out to be quite some case, huh? Adrian, what an idiot. You got an arrest and a clearance in your first case, and in fine style, too. Well done, detective. Efficient investigation technique, good public presence. You keep that up and you learn from Bukowski here, you could go a long way in this department.
Merci, chef. Ça fait très plaisir, chef. Remarquable. Donc Morgan se serait retourné contre avec un laboratoire plus musclé. Ah, il me donne des pro tips au cas où tu vas recommencer le jeu. Un chaud latin.
Okay, we're gonna keep this short. I'm already late for the DA. First up, Phelps, Bukowski. We got a report of a brand new Packard abandoned in an empty lot off 2nd Street between Olive and Grand. PR is one Oswald Jacobs says the vehicle was dumped in his backyard. There's a patrolman on site. Get down there and see what you can turn up. Any questions? Good, get going.
Better go earn our pathetic wages.
Rimsky, O'Halloran. Intelligence has information on a stolen car racket.
I got this gadget whiz putting recording.
Casse-toi, gamin.
You can drive.
You hear about Adrian? Broad in Seattle threw him out. Wife says she's gonna take him back.
Women generally show more compassion.
What are you talking about? Adrian dumped on her. He was humping the secretary. Margaret should show some pride.
Pride comes before a fall, Bukowski. Talking from experience.
Sympa la meuf, hein, quand même. Je suis pas sûr que dans les années 2010 comme nous, enfin de nos jours, ça marcherait pareil. Hein.
Phelps, traffic.
I'm Officer Houlihan. Car's down the alleyway, detectives.
Ouais, c'est un peu bizarre pour laisser une bagnole là.
We got a call about an abandoned vehicle.
Yes,
Ah,
sir. The car has flags. Might be some kind of diplomatic vehicle?
Has anyone touched this vehicle since you arrived?
No. And that Jacobs bird over there was on station before I got here.
We'll talk with him in a moment. Give us some time to look the place over.
Sure, take your time. He's a sore-headed old son of a bitch anyway.
Ouais. Consulat général d'Argentine.
It's owned by the Argentinian embassy.
empty.
Ah, on vient de lui ouvrir un peu.
Stealing the wheels is for amateurs. Car ring would have stripped it in a warehouse.
Mais non. Pas de plaque. Il manque un drapeau.
Must have taken the flag as a souvenir. Can't have any street value. Combination wrench. Must have used it to remove the wheel lugs.
Swear to God, a real needle in a real haystack. They expected me to find it.
Ouais, on va aller me parler au papy.
Oswald Jacobs?
That's right.
What exactly happened here, Mr. Jacobs?
Last night, I was looking out of my window. I like to keep an eye on what's going on.
I can understand that.
You see this empty lot? Damn kids play stickball here. Always breaking my windows. Always asking for their ball back.
Can we get back to the car, Mr. Jacobs?
Don't be impatient, Sonny. Anyway, last night I see this brand spanking new Packard up on bricks.
Did you see who stole the Packard?
Hell yes, I did. I saw 3 goddamn Mexicans going to work on it.
Can you tell us what they were doing?
Using the headlights of an old Ford so they could strip the thing. I yelled out to them, "I'll call the cops." So they loaded up their car and drove off, tooting and hollering and yelling obscenities at me in Mexican.
You speak Spanish, sir?
No, I do not.
After the Mexicans left, you didn't go anywhere near the car?
After I scared them off? No, I didn't go anywhere near that car.
Can you describe the men?
Like I said, they were...
Ouais, moi aussi j'avais un doute.
Tell me about the car they were driving.
It was an old Ford. I didn't catch the license number.
You look like the kind of guy who notices details.
You're right there. The car was old, but it looked brand new. Candy apple red paint job stands out a mile.
What exactly did you see them take?
They was working on the tires. That's all that was took.
Why did you take the license plate?
Me? Well, what I do with license plates? You saying I have them? Scratching around in that book won't prove nothing. You should show me some respect.
That's enough for now. Remember, Jacob, it's an offense to obstruct a criminal investigation. Let's hope you've given us everything.
Jacobs dumped the book he was reading in a hurry when we walked out. Curious what he didn't want us to see.
Okay, so we have the owner of the vehicle, a degenerate. I'll run John Madsen by R&I.
Enfin, c'est des voyous très doux, des lèvres charnues, un énorme baseball, a besoin qu'on se câline. Attends, je vais tous me les faire là. Oh là là là. On est parti pour qu'il les traduise. Voilà.
Contact details on a William Dewey. This looks like business rather than pleasure.
I think we've wrung this place dry. Let's find a game well.
Eh bien, juste là.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Could you run the name Dewey Brothers? Possibly a dealership or car mechanics workshop.
One moment. Dewey Brothers Packard Dealership, 629 Figueroa Street.
Got it. Can you put me through to Michigan 2458, please?
Connecting you now.
Hello, can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am. Can I speak to John Madsen, please?
He's at school, officer. What's this about? Is he in trouble?
How old is your boy, ma'am?
Just turned 16.
Wrong person, Mrs. Madsen. Sorry to disturb you. Messages, please.
There's just one message for you, Detective. A four-door Packard, diplomatic license number Paul Robert 706, was reported missing this morning by Juan Francisco Valdez.
Could you have him brought in?
He's already here at Central, Detective. He's demanding an audience, as he calls it.
Thanks. Can you get a message to Captain Leary? Tell him we'll be in as soon as we can. Thank you. Can you cordon off this lot until we have the vehicle impounded?
Yes, sir, Detective.
We'll follow up on the owner. Get a statement from Jacobs, and I'll read your report back at the station.
We can visit the Packard dealership or head back to Central and interview this Valdez character. Your call.
Eh ben franchement, je ne sais pas. Ah oui, c'est parce qu'en fait j'ai la version collector. Collector boîte, hein. J'ai pas de figurine ni rien, j'ai juste le jeu hein, avec tous les DLC. Du coup, j'ai les 4 costumes exclusifs. Il y a quoi dans l'intuition? Eh ben vous savez quoi? On va se laisser là. Eh ouais, je sais, c'est comme ça. On revient juste après. Pas pour vous YouTube. Pour vous ce sera peut-être plus tard. Je ne sais pas comment les vidéos seront postées. Mais vous aurez la suite de cette enquête, croyez-moi. Ciao YouTube.